first match is Celeste against
Lita and Lissa.
Nothing from nowhere, I'm no one at all. Ready and recognize one starting colors. We all form one dark flame. Nothing from nowhere, I'm no one at all. Ready and recognize one starting colors. We all form one dark flame. As we all form one dark flame. As we
welcome in everyone. Just getting stuff shared out. Say something to the people.
Good evening, everybody, and this is BMWF Action Games. Our next trio of battles for round 1. We have the Circle of 7 Stars versus the Wolves Den versus the Chaos Elite. We're just waiting for more people to come in to the chat to tune on in, and we'll get started soon.
Alright, I got.
Hey Violet, hey AJ, hey Diamond Sky. Welcome to the stream.
Hey AJ, Violet, and Sky.
Okay.
I believe I got all the shit on Sky. So.
As soon as I'm done creating this poll, I'll set up the first match.
Alright. You said it's just triple threat.
Yep. Triple threat. It's I think it might be under triple threat or triple Hell in a Cell, 2 out of 3 pin sub only. Look for triple Hell in a Cell first, because I know I have something like that on there anyway. Hey Alicia, hey Jen, welcome to the stream.
Welcome in, Jen and Alicia. We're at 2 out of 3 pin subs.
Okay, Alicia, not a problem. I appreciate you stopping in and dropping a like.
Babe, just...
She said she's gonna watch the replay.
Pin sub 2 out of 3, yes.
Yep.
Falls count anywhere. Nope, you don't have it set as falls count anywhere. You just have it.
Yeah, because it wouldn't let me do falls count anywhere. I'm ready.
Yeah. So I'm on. So.
Press the button.
Button, press the buttons.
Coming out first for the Circle of 7 Stars. Originally from the outer circle of hell, now residing in the bayous of New Orleans, Louisiana, Celeste Utaker. Don't worry, Diamond Sky. I said family friendly during matches too. When even when they're for separate factions or whatever. So you're not alone on that one. Coming out representing the Wolves Den, 5'7", weighing 150 pounds, from Fairfield, Connecticut by Copenhagen, Denmark. She's the sinister Sheena, Angelina Matthews.
You on the fire within, flat out to flatline again. Can't help but the feeling of falling's what sets me free. I ain't
Guys,
Celeste, just in time.
but I'll do it again and again. I'll do it again. I push myself to the ledge, dance on a high wire. I ain't got time to regret. I bring the fire. I need that rush in my blood. I need that high like a drug.
Hey, Jen. You're in action tonight.
Yes, you are. you are part of the Chaos Elite, so you will be in action tonight. And last but not least, representing the Chaos Elite, at 5'9", weighing 158 pounds, from Transylvania, Romania, Lissa Utaker Dracul. As I said before, this is 2 out of 3 pin sub only inside Hell in a Cell. In this family, we are pretty aware of how to maneuver inside Hell in a Cell. So why not make it a family affair and use Papa U's playground?
Can you lend me your ears? I have something
Good to see everybody tuning in that is able to make it tonight. Whether y'all are watching it live or just lurking in the chat, we welcome you nonetheless. And to those catching this on the replay, we thank you so much for tuning in. The cell is lowered. As I said before, pin sub only, 2 out of 3.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Alright, babe. I got it.
Yeah.
Anywho, Lita sends Lissa into the corner. Switcheroo. Sends Lita in the corner, and Celeste comes up from behind with the elevated belly to back suplex on her. Oh, and Celeste, I hope your mom appreciates that I got the right version of you, the most current version of you for your match on this episode. Because I did see the tag in the plans chat, so being told that I had to do the most current, so I wanted to make sure. Anywho, Princess, no. Ugh. And the little one has escaped out the door. Lita gets back into the ring. Shots to the midsection on Celeste, but Celeste counters with the hip toss, but gets dumped under her head with that German suplex by Lissa. Another German suplex by Lissa, dumping Celeste under her head. But Celeste rolls through. Oh, gets caught in a roll-up by Lissa, busted up by Lita. Lita gets sent flying out of the ring. Celeste follows her. Oh, Celeste goes back into the ring. Does a little taunt. As Lissa and Lita stay on the outside of the ring. And don't mind that outside noise. Whatever it was, I didn't do it. I'm glad you appreciate it, Celeste. Cause I got the tag in the plans chat, knew I had to make amends and make the fix. So that's why I got you correct. Uppercut to Lita by Celeste. Oh, good, Celeste. Someone was going pretty fast outside the studio, outside our studio here. So, yeah. Anywho, all three ladies battling on the left-hand side outside the ring. Lock up. Celeste with the uppercut to Lissa. Oh, and Lissa gets sent out of the Hell in a Cell. Now it looks like all three are battling on the outside of the cell. Yes, yes, sweetie, I understand, Celeste. Oh. Now looks like all three ladies are going to be battling at the top of Hell in a Cell. You know what? Good thing I gave them 30 minutes to battle it out. Because it may end up taking that long in order to get back inside the cell. Brainbuster onto Lita. And Celeste goes after Lissa. Vertebreaker by Lissa. I believe she's taking tips after me with my silver bullet. I don't mind. She does it. I don't mind being an inspiration to my sis Lissa.
Because a whiny baby.
I know. Lita. This series of maneuvers sets up Lissa, wrenching the arm back. Ooh, roundhouse to the base of Lissa by Lita, and Lissa pays her back with that German suplex onto the top of the cell.
I believe that roundhouse missed.
Well, I saw her flinch. Maybe I missed the miss. Anywho.
It was a warning shot. Lissa flinched, like you said.
Anywho. Celeste looked like she was going to do like a leg scissors and all in.
One fall to a finish tiebreaker without the cell being involved, basically, Celeste.
Yep. It's only pin and submission. So y'all have to get inside the cell in order for it to count.
Preferably the hard way, because it's more entertaining.
Of course it is. Anywho. Elbow drop onto the knee on Lita by Celeste. Lissa, electric chair on Celeste. And Lita was just basically like, she wants to be punching everybody and like, okay, I'm gonna interrupt this. Lita with the up kicks to the face of Celeste. Oh, nice counter by Celeste. Oh, careful. Don't want you falling off the top.
It's a good thing this was pre-recorded.
Yeah, before babies. Before happy.
What? What do you want?
If y'all hear that, the littlest kitty is going through it right now. Onyx is in heat right now.
You poor little baby.
So
Life is
she's
so hard.
so she's a little squirmy, wormy, a little whiny.
Oh, Celeste dropping Lissa down with that brainbuster.
Jawbreaker by Lissa onto Celeste. Oh, Lissa almost falling off the top. Oh, there goes Celeste. Lost her balance. Lita was coming up behind Lissa, who was behind Celeste. And Celeste went down off the top. Yeah, good thing this was pre-recorded. Anywho, as Celeste is getting back to her feet. Oh, she's going back to the top to do some more. Oh, Lissa had Lita in the electric chair, switched it to a power bomb. Knee shot to the face. What's Lissa setting up for? And Celeste wanting to get in the middle of it. And everybody whooping on everybody. Elevated, like, I think that's Death Rider.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That elevated underhook DDT.
That's the same brainbuster that
Moxley
Atticus.
does.
Yeah, it's the same brainbuster that Atticus uses.
Yep. Well, Lissa learned well.
It's basically Atticus took the Night Walk and modified it, because the Night Walk is more of a traditional brainbuster than a double underhook one, and Lita just get sent off the top of the cell.
Celeste is like in the chat, like saying "ow." Violet's like, "Sis, be careful," and then Celeste's like, "Why?" Apparently, she had a ton of fun out there.
No, you don't even need to explain yourself, Celeste. You were just correct at why.
That's why I swear I tell Atticus to be careful, and he's like, "Why? It's fun." So that's just the way our family is.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
You don't need an explanation.
Hell, even I've fallen off the top, and it's like, whee! I'm flying!
Exactly. Being careful is boring.
Yeah, yeah. Being careful it only does so much in this family. I know. Kick to the midsection, DDT on Lita by Lissa. Chop to the chest, kick to the midsection. Oh, nice setup into a Hurricane Rana. And then Lissa gets back up, gets kicked in the face by Lita. Celeste goes after Lita. Oh, dumps her with that belly to back suplex. I swear, this is not just balls to the wall. This is basically letting it all hang out. Because nobody in this family holds back when it comes to our matches. Hell no. We'd be more pissed if our opponents held back.
Hey. No one wants to hear it.
Oh boy. I once told you, you are incorrigible and I love you for it. Oh boy. Looked like Lita was caught in some type of, maybe a submission type maneuver around the neck, and Lita was biting out of it.
Onyx, you're a nut.
Leg lariat. Dropping Celeste. Grapple from behind. Ooh. Oh, okay. I'll let her out.
No, because then he'll start.
Bitch.
He'll just start screaming out there. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh! Celeste goes tumbling down. Lissa and Lita still fighting up top. Kick to the gut. Come on, go through the cell.
I know, right?
One of you.
Diamond Sky, she's married with babies. So you can only tell her not to do so much. And she's just going to have to end up doing it anyway. I can tell Andromeda that not to do something until the cows come home, but she is grown up.
Well,
in a sense. In a sense, age-wise. She doesn't always act grown up, but she is. She ain't little no more. Us parents can tell them not to do something. They're just gonna want to do it more. Especially when they're adults and all grown up. Anywho. Lock up between Lissa and Celeste. Oh, overhead toss by Lissa and Celeste. Pretty close to the edge of that top of the cell. Oh, kick to the midsection. Multiple kicks to the midsection on Lissa. Celeste trying to fire back. And both Lita and Celeste trying to beat up on Lissa. What did she do? Oh, Lita with the feast your eyes on the Lissa, and Lissa was able to stop herself from falling off the top. Oh, and down goes Lita. She's falling off the top now. She lost her balance.
I swear to God, cat.
Oh, backstabber onto Lissa by Celeste.
Got 13 minutes, a little over remaining, and still no one's figured out a way to get back into the ring.
Hey, Brandon. Welcome to the stream. Lita coming back up to the top for more. Drop kick onto Celeste by Lissa. And now Lita going after Lissa. Ripcord lariat. And that kick missed from Lita to Celeste. That one didn't. And now Lita shadow boxing. Ready for more. Measuring Celeste sets her up for the feast your eyes. And Lita was setting up to send Celeste's knees through the cell, but Lissa's like, nope, I'm not done fighting. Now Lissa with this chops to the chest. DDT on Lita. I think even though these ladies want to get the points, they're having too much fun up at the top. And down goes Celeste. She's gone flying again.
Wee. Hey, Lucian.
Hey, Lucian. You have a couple some matches before yours comes up. Have fun. And I am sick and tired of this zooming out so much. Celeste climbing back to the top. Lissa going after Lita. Celeste. Falcon Arrow onto Lissa. And now Lita raining the left hands onto Lissa. Everybody wanting to beat up on everybody.
No, you don't, Violet. Quit lying.
You're just pissed that your sister is picking on you. Silver bullet! But nobody's gone through the top of the cell. Lissa. Oh, before Lissa could do anything, Lita gets slammed face first onto the top of the cell by Celeste. Now Lissa gearing up for kick to the midsection. Death Rider onto Celeste. A little over 10 minutes left. We may end up dealing with a tiebreaker. I think this is just way too much fun. Besides, Violet, you don't have to. You're not in a Hell in a Cell match tonight, so maybe some other time. Powerbomb on Lita. Lissa has a hold of Celeste. Over a head toss. All the way slam. And still nobody goes through the damn top of the cell. Roundhouse to the midsection on Lissa by Celeste. Armbar applied. Roundhouse to the face of Celeste by Lita. Celeste comes back, roaring back. Knocks down Lita. Oh, and a big old punch to the face. Trying to emulate her Godfather Mordred Nightwalker. With that a big old punch, chin checker to the face. Lissa. Now with the neck cranks on Celeste. Oh, chop block to the knee of Celeste by Lita. Grab from behind. Now Lita fires back on Celeste. And I believe that might have been Lissa that went flying.
It's okay. She's part dragon. She has wings anyway. She'll be fine.
Oh my god.
Have
Lita with
fun,
the setup.
Andromeda.
Feast your eyes onto Celeste. But okay. Glad you had fun, Andromeda. Oh boy. Well, hopefully Jack isn't too worn out. His match is after this. Andromeda at least gets to rest a while. Sleeper hold onto Celeste. Busted up by... no, wait a minute. onto Alyssa, busted up by Celeste. Leg lariat knocks down Celeste.
Lita taking her head off with that kick.
Oh my goodness. Stomp onto multiple stomps onto Lita by Lissa. Lissa winds up the arm, and Lissa goes face first. Celeste tries to get in some offense on Lita, and Lita just takes her down and rains the rights and left hands, and Lissa just busts that up because she wants to continue kicking some ass. Jawbreaker to Lissa. Elevated, looked like a potential elevated belly to back suplex that got busted up. DDT. Lissa with that leg drop onto the knee. Jawbreaker by Lissa. Leaping knee strike. Knocks down Lita. No, that's... Yeah, that's Lita. I can tell by the skin color. I think. That's it. There we go. Better. Because this is ridiculous. Oh, Lita going for the feast your eyes onto Alyssa.
Andromeda, you're asking to get your ass kicked.
I didn't wear Jack out. I got him warmed up. Not our fault, you fossils can't have a match after having a little bit of fun. Andromeda, you're lucky we have other shit to focus on. You're brats. Anywho. Lissa with a punch to face on Celeste. Celeste firing back, kick to the midsection. Power bomb onto Lissa. Lita misses that Superwoman punch. Kick to the midsection. Shot to the face. And Celeste thank goodness she ended up getting away from that corner. Still close to the edge of that cell. Hip toss onto Lissa by Celeste. Shot to the face, multiple punches. Lissa just falls onto the top of the cell. Uppercut to Celeste by Lita. Lita measuring Celeste. Kick to the midsection by Celeste. Lifts up Lita. And powerbomb onto Lita. Still nobody goes through the damn ceiling. Well, we slam onto Lissa by Celeste. They're like, I'm having too much fun. I don't want to come down. I'll come down the hard way, but not when you want me to. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, doesn't even look like they'll do that either. Cell ain't cooperating. Jeez.
I swear. Ceiling isn't weak enough, cooperating and being weak enough for somebody to go through. And the ladies ain't gonna be coming down unless forced to. Ay, ay, ay. Hey Jack, welcome to the stream. Punch to the face knocks down Alyssa. Lita gets kicked away by Alyssa. Less than 2 minutes. I doubt this is gonna end with a 2 out of 3 falls. Oh, Superwoman punch by Lita on Alyssa. Head scissors in a punch on Alyssa by Celeste. DDT by Celeste. Death Rider onto Celeste by Alyssa. And Lucian and Violet having their own wrestling match in the back. Okay.
Looking like we're just gonna have to go immediately into a tiebreaker.
I'll switch it to a tiebreaker.
Just make it a normal.
I'll just use that
finish match.
Okay, I don't know if I have that.
You don't.
I do have. I can just use my Dark Side of the Moon, which is 2 out of 3 falls. Just let it
do it one fall to a finish, because we got other matches to.
Well, I can.
Because that is what I said earlier when Celeste asked what it would be. I said it would be just a
Okay,
one
hold
fall
on.
to a finish.
I can just quickly whip up a match. Normal. Normal. Triple threat. Damn it.
It'd be falls count anywhere.
Okay. I'm gonna have to quickly create a.
You don't have to create anything.
Okay.
Just set it to a regular triple threat match. Under falls count anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. Because since it's a triple threat, it'll turn off the disqualifications automatically.
Okay.
And then just turn off the entrances.
Okay. Fine. Okay, this is a tiebreaker, 1 fall to a finish. In order to determine who will get those 3 points for this matchup. Springboard elbow shot to the face of Celeste. Celeste gets tossed, sent blind out of the ring. Lock up between Lissa and Lita, and Lita with the elbow shots to the midsection on Lissa. Block by Lissa. Springboard kick to the face knocks Lita down. Goes for the cover. Kick out. Celeste comes back into the ring. Sends Lissa to the ring apron. Knee lift to the face. Lissa knocks down Lita, but then gets DDT'd by Celeste and has to roll out. Shot to the midsection of Celeste by Lita on the return trip from the ropes. Lissa coming in with that steel chair. Cracks Celeste over the back. Celeste having to roll out. Knee shot to the face of Lissa by Lita. Lita raining the left hands. Knee strike to the face. Celeste going after Lita as Lissa was resting in the corner. And Lissa gets back into it. Suplex on Lita. Gets speared by Celeste. Lissa with a shot to the midsection. Springboard elbow to the face of Lita by Lissa. Lock up. Knee shot to the face of Lissa. Now Celeste with the...
You gotta ask yourself how much these ladies have left in them after
that
going
half
through
hour
the
in that
cell.
half hour inside Hell in a Cell, and plus...
Oh, no, technically it was a half hour outside on top of Hell in a Cell.
Okay.
They weren't necessarily inside Hell in a Cell.
Can you call this for a moment? I need to...
Yeah. Lissa bringing in a kendo stick, whacking Celeste over the head. Springboard forearm by Lita, knocking it out of Lissa's hand. Kick to the back. Celeste rolling to the outside, trying to get a bit of a breather. Goes underneath the ring, looking for a weapon. Looking like she's grabbing a kendo stick of her own. Elbow to the face. Rolling clothesline. Celeste trying to capitalize on that move by Lissa. Lissa breaking it up off the ropes. Celeste catching Lissa's arms. Punch to the back of the head. Lissa submission locked in, but Lita there to break it up.
Lita with the mounts Lissa and race the rights and lefts to the face. Lissa having to roll out. Then springboard crossbody averted by Celeste. And then she knocks down Lita. Lock up. Lita sent to the ropes. Looking like she's taking tips from her Uncle Jake with that, his tour of Texas onto Lita. Now she turns her attention to Lissa. Sleeper hold onto Lissa. Lissa does not submit. Celeste pulls her away from the Lissa away from the ropes, and Lita comes up from behind with a sleeper on Celeste of her own. Celeste trying to fight it. No tap out or pass out. Blocked by Lissa. Shot to the face of Lita. Springboard kick to the face. Go through the cover. 2 count only on Lita. Celeste sends Lissa into the ropes now. Oh, kicked. Looks like she's taking tips from her sister Lita with that night shasa. Kick to the face. Now Lita has Celeste in the electric chair. Celeste able to fight out with those punches to the head. Hey, TJ, welcome to the stream. You will be in action tonight.
Nice double team action there by Lissa and Celeste onto Lita.
Nice slam on Celeste by Lissa. Has the kendo stick in hand. Swung at Celeste and missed. Didn't miss on Lita. Well, once Celeste stood up on that ring apron, Lissa didn't miss her now. Now goes after Lita for a cover. 2 count only. Brings Lita to her feet. Lissa set up for a submission and busted up by Celeste. Celeste exits the ring while Lissa rolls out of the ring. Celeste comes running with that steel chair towards Lissa. Starts teeing off. And Lita diving over the top rope, landing on Celeste. Now the cover on Celeste. And that is it. Your winner of this tiebreaker, getting 3 points for the Wolves Den, Angelita Matthews.
Hey, TJ.
I got it. Let's see. Congratulations to Angelita Matthews. Lissa had the majority of the bets, but Lita getting them points for the Wolves Den.
Lucian, she knows it's pre-recorded, but by all technical accounts, you guys are just watching previous events. So technically, yes, Violet is still pregnant at this moment, watching past events that were pre-recorded. You just need to remove,
Those stupid WWE people. Yeah, we don't need them. Okay, this is what we got on tap inside Universe. We have for our tag teams. We have for the men. We have a TLC 2 out of 3 pin only, and for the ladies, we have 2 out of 3 TLC 2 out of 3 sub KO only. Now these aren't good. Won't be regular TLCs because I couldn't doing this under TLC mode. I wasn't allowed to do it 2 out of 3. So I basically just made my own TLC type match with tables, ladders, chairs, and 2 out of 3 falls. Anywho, we've got Jack Utaker and Atticus Black representing the Circle of 7. Tomura Tagaya and Jester representing the Wolves Den. Killian Utaker and Brandon Cuevas representing the Chaos Elite for the men's tag match. For the women, we have Abby Harker Springheel and Angela Utaker representing the Circle of 7. Scarlett and Cinder representing the Wolves Den. Samantha Madison and Melina representing the Chaos Elite. In a regular triple threat, we have 2 out of 3 tables between Lucian Utaker representing the Circle of 7, Aiden Nightwalker of the Wolves Den, and Jose Blanco of Chaos Elite. Then, in a submission-only Iron Woman match, we have Andromeda Utaker representing the Circle of 7, Rose Tagaya for the Wolves Den, and Jen Richards for the Chaos Elite. Then, pin only, 1 fall to a finish, where Slim Jims are the only weapons allowed.
I don't know.
Hold on.
A meat stick match?
Coming out?
Don't close it.
Yeah, he's coming on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just put the
We'll just go in the door, right?
But yeah, you're saying they're having a meat stick match?
Pretty much. Slim Jims are the only weapons. And it's pin only, one fall to a finish. Ripper Spring Heel for the Circle of Seven. Turmoil for the Wolves Den. And TJ Toad for the Chaos Elite. Then, one fall to a finish, submission and knockouts only. Where guitars and megaphones are the only weapons allowed. As you can see, I'm trying to be as creative as possible with these matches. So I'm doing it with the weapons. In this match, it is Violet Utaker for the Circle of Seven, Liliana Lancaster for the Wolves Den, and Empress Alicia for the Chaos Elite. And our final match will be inside our outside of universe in the Deathmatch Arena. It's a regular Iron Man match, pin sub only, between DJ Springheel of the Circle of Seven, Jeff Matthews of the Wolves Den, and AJ for the Chaos Elite.
Hey.
Okay, I'll make the poll after I'm done doing the intros.
Hey, I'll pause this real quick.
Coming out first for the Wolves Den. At 5'8", weighing 215 pounds, from Osaka, Japan, he's the Wolf Knight of Osaka, Tomura Tagaya.
She's all I think about. She's underneath my skin. Can't get her off my mind. Yeah, I can barely stand.
Snap into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah.
She's my disease within. Go on and strike that match.
I couldn't do it. I don't think I did that justice. No, stuck up my throat. Hey, Jose! Welcome to the stream. You are in action tonight.
But she don't know I'm fireproof. Hey, I'll pause this real quick.
His tag team partner also coming out for the Wolves Den. At 6'2", weighing 220 pounds, from Los Angeles, California, he is Chester.
I don't give a fuck about contracts. We're a lawsuit if you're under. Used to be broke as fuck, doing many girls. Now I'm on the one with 30 grand in my backpack. We had to spend the money 3 ways, otherwise we ain't even getting through customs. Walk from my friend if they see fake, it looks like life's too short to be running. I really should be happy with the places I've been. I blame my expectations for this lavish life I live. Gangsta law still
Thank you, TJ. Much appreciated.
Wake up in the morning and I browse up on my wish list. I'm about to have no business. I get everything I ask for. Yeah, I'm focused again. Old friends talk shit, say I'm a minka. Had to work hard and put faith in this eye. So I gave me this life on the plate. I'll be nicer. Stacks increased in my face, now wiser. Every day long night, I don't get
I'm
tired.
glad y'all are happy to be teaming together, Jack.
Just go with the
Have a blast in this matchup. Have a blast.
Need it. Yep.
Coming out next, representing the Circle of Seven Stars. Originally from the Outer Circle of Hell, now residing in the bayous of New Orleans, Louisiana, Jack Utaker. And his tag team partner, also representing the Circle of Seven Stars. At 6'3", weighing 258 pounds, from Omaha, Nebraska, the resident anti-hero, the Chaos Reaper, Atticus Black.
I built my house on sand, hoping it would stand. Storms that come my way, and now I'm left to face the weight of my mistakes and a chance to start again. Build my life again.
Chop it up. And coming out last but not least, representing the Chaos Elite. At 6'9", weighing 275 pounds, from Newark, New Jersey, the rebellious soldier, Brandon Cuevas.
I'm just saying, babe, I think the game saw you name your title the Blackout title and took it literally and decided to black out the whole entire design.
As far as and a
See,
lot of
the
other
title
images
blacked
too.
out. It's the blacked out title.
Oh gosh. Well, I couldn't put the women's blackout title on anybody because that champion is no longer here anymore. Was it on? Hey, Lita! Welcome to the show. You were at the top of the show, so check out whatever you missed, sis.
everything I wanna taste it, I embrace it.
And his tag team partner also representing Chaos Elite. At 6'6", weighing 228 pounds, from the outer circles of hell, Killian Newtaker.
No plan B, just a one-way ticket. This is what it takes, that's the difference. I've been waiting for this all my life. It's my time, I never hesitate. I take down, stand my
Thank you,
ground.
Jester.
Look at all the valleys
Just
that
in
I made it
time.
through. You're looking at somebody with too much to lose.
Your boo
Sacrifice is made.
was in the first match, and then it ended up being ended up being a tiebreaker. So check out both of those matches to figure out what happened.
The way I play, it's calculated. Gonna take the game and change it. Fuck the
Before we
haters.
go on to
Turn
the
around
next
and
match,
switch.
I
Chance
need to
to
go
When
in
you
and
break
double
the
check
mold,
some
get
stuff.
results. Here we
Okay.
go. I've been waiting for this all my life. It's my time, I never hesitate. I take down, stand my ground. Look at all the valleys that I made it through. You're looking at somebody with too much to lose. The sacrifice is made every day. It's the price I pay. Eyes on the prize, yeah, this is what it takes. Eyes on the prize when it's made gold. This is what it takes. Eyes on the prize, yeah, this is what it takes. What it takes. What's it gonna take?
Jose, I'm going to say from personal experience, as someone who has trained Killian and considers him a brother by all but fucking blood, you don't know jack shit when it comes to Killian Newtaker if you're claiming that all he is pride. That means you clearly have not been paying attention.
Yeah. You're not always around to pay attention, Jose. No offense. Or maybe I should take offense. Anywho, this matchup, as I said, my version of a TLC, but it's 2 out of 3 pin only for this tag match. So good luck to all 3 teams. Oh, Atticus with a DDT on the Jester. And this is also ball. I believe I made this falls count anywhere for the pin. It's the only way it would work. Killian and Jack battling inside the ring while everybody else battling outside. Jack trying to stretch the arms and back with his knee and on the spine of Killian. Jester sent back into the ring. Jack with a roll up on Killian, busted up by Jester. Sleeper hold on Atticus by Brandon. Jester busting that up. This is all about getting those 2 out of 3 falls as well as making sure nobody else doesn't.
He was talking about Brandon being full of pride, Lita, but even still, I still think he's wrong in that aspect as well.
Pride goeth before a fall. You pen
Jose, no offense, when it comes to pride, you're the proud one. You're the one with the ego. Brandon's more of the one
trying to make sure everybody calms the fuck down.
Yeah, you're the one that's full of pride and ego.
And
not
pushing
Brandon.
shit. Neck breaker by Atticus onto Brandon.
Brandon's usually trying to calm his ass down if I'm not there to do it.
Exactly.
And vice versa.
Exactly. Trying to make it so everybody can see who the fuck is going on, is doing what. Lita, you're fine with what you said. Basically, this is a family full of facts as well as opinions, thoughts, and ideas, and are not going to be classified a certain way. So, you don't like what we have to say, what people have to say? Expect the consequences of how you respond about things. So, that's why I hear we hear a lot about fuck around and find out, verbally as well as physically. Anywho, inside the ring, we've got Atticus and Killian. On the left, we've got Jack and Jester. Tomura sending Brandon across the floor by the rampway. Pretty much, Lita. Pretty much. Atticus going for a cover on Killian. Kick out at 2. Atticus exiting the ring to look for a weapon. Oh, finds a table underneath the ring. And Tomura looked like he was maybe trying something on Atticus and was unable to. Looks underneath the ring, finds the ladder. As I said, our version of TLC match. There we go. Better. Choke slam by Jack. I believe that was on Brandon, and a successful pin. Atticus went for a cover, I believe, on the Jester, and that was busted up by Killian. Oh, poison run on to Atticus by Killian. Atticus having had a hand in the training of many of our younger competitors in this company as well. So, whether against him or alongside him, he's going to... You're going to see some of his training in some of our younger competitors, like Killian, like Tomura.
Hey, babe, why do I have a feeling our daughter's up to something?
Builds a time machine and tries to summon the 2K version of Super CB, so everyone has to be PG for the night, and groans as Squibbles eats the remote before she can activate the... Squibbles! Thank you! We don't need to deal with a time machine right now. No. Besides, if we were meant to utilize 2K19, we would be in 2K19. Cover on Brandon by Jester. And busted up by Jack. And as well as Atticus trying to bust that up. Killian gets sent across the floor by Jester. Kick to the face of Brandon. Jester with the cover. Can the referee get there in time to make the count? And Jester with the first fall for the Wolves Den. And Tomura going for a fall on Atticus. And that busted up by Killian. Tomura in the ring with Atticus. Atticus with the elbow drop. Up kick to the face. Everybody else battling in the outside. Ooh. Looks like a springboard Phoenix splash onto Atticus. Drives the knee into the mat. Brandon sending the ladder in the ring. joins in the battle between Tomura and Atticus. Tomura dropped the snake eyes. Brandon with a grapple around the midsection of Jack. You take her. Cover on the outside. Kick out by Killian. As well as busted up by Jester. Jester and Killian and Atticus on the outside. Brandon goes to the outside while Tomura and Jack stay in the ring. Tomura into the Kimura, but it's sub only. Jack can tap all he wants, but that ain't gonna help none.
You mean it's pin only?
Yeah, it's 2 out of 3 pin only. Sub, it's KO for the ladies. Nice arm drag onto Jack by Tomura. And Jester has Killian by the nose. And cracks him over the beak. Tomura with the flying elbow drop onto Jack. Does not go for the cover. Might be a mistake there. Now, everybody battling on the outside. Air raid crash neck breaker. Underhook powerbomb onto Brandon. And only a 2 count. And pardon that zooming out so far. I no longer can control the camera. I think my other camera guy is on something. Playing around with the zoomies. Shot to the back on Killian. Ooh, Brandon dumped onto his head by Atticus with that suplex. Everybody battling on the outside. The cover. Busted up at 2. Oh, there was a cover by Tomura. And busted up by Atticus. And Tomura with the code breaker on Atticus. And now Brandon going after Atticus. Shot to the back. Inside the ring. Jester slams down Jack. Cover. And kick out at 2. Brandon going in to try, was trying to stop him. Oh, Killian. Backbreaker into the kick to the face of Tomura. Backstabber utilizing the ropes on Brandon by Jester. Cover. And Killian getting the ball for the Chaos Elite. Tie between Wolves Den and Chaos Elite. Shot to the face. Brandon with the sleeper. Will Atticus tap? Nope.
Doesn't matter if I do.
Because it's pin only. Oh, Jack has a hold of Jester. What was going for maybe a crucifix bomb or razor's edge, but Jester able to shimmy out the back. Jester comes a running. Jack clotheslining Jester. Tomura with the suplex on Jack. Killian sent to the whipped under the floor. Brandon going after Atticus. Shot to the back. Sends Atticus into the barricade. Tomura sending Brandon across the ring to the other side. Codebreaker onto Killian by Tomura. Ooh, Tomura. It might have been the 18 gauge by Brandon. I couldn't tell. Cover on the outside. And that is it. Getting the points for the Chaos Elite are Brandon Cuevas and Killian Utaker. Jack and Atticus and Brandon and Killian were tied for top of the bets. But Brandon and Killian get them points.
I told you I gotta do something.
Ready?
I guess.
Coming out first for the Wolves Den. At 6'4", weighing 236 pounds. From your darkest fears, she is Cinder. This time it will be TLC style 2 out of 3 knockouts for the ladies.
Trade a pain to live, now I'm at alone. Hope the casket silk will stop the cold. Touch the roses to the edge of your breath. Throw them to the void where I
And also
rest.
her tag partner representing the Wolves Den. At 6'3", weighing 210 pounds. From Osaka, Japan, she is Scarlet.
For an answer and all I'm getting back is my own echo. Whatever happened to let's make it work? How could I fall face first to the dirt?
Jose, maybe focus on your upcoming match tonight instead of commenting on other people's performances. You gotta focus for your own match tonight as well as eyeball what your faction's doing.
Why is it? Where's the happies?
No.
Oh, right.
Coming out next, representing the Circle of Seven Stars, at 5'10", weighing 182 pounds, from London, England, Abby Harker Springheel.
Come for you. And you can try to run and hide, no matter what you do. She gonna take it deep inside. You're thinking this could be a dream come true, but you don't really understand. She feeds on flesh and blood and boys like you. She gonna make
And her tag team partner. Also representing the Circle of Seven Stars, from the Outer Circle of Hell, Angela Utaker.
your bones ready to go. Are you ready to go? From east to west to LAX to Tokyo, don't you know? No, no. Falling like angels out of the dark and into a dream. Come all ye faithful, light up the sky for all to see. We're falling like angels. They try to own us and control us so we don't get in the way. But we get in the way. Won't take no shit, won't be no
Seriously, Jose, your best bet is to focus for your match because you're after this one. Hey Joker, welcome to the stream.
Jose.
And representing the Chaos Elite, at 5'7", weighing 140 pounds, from New York, residing in Athens, Greece, Samantha Madison. And her tag team partner, also representing the Chaos Elite, at 5'4", weighing 120 pounds, from Wichita, Kansas, Melina.
Pessimistically, I'm narcissistic, meaning link is in my bio and you all can click it. I only know I'm gifted based on the likes that I get. The dopamine inside my system, it don't know the difference between the clout and love.
As I
I'm
said
never down
before,
when you're swiping up.
still
And when it's
TLC,
first,
but
sing a face to
this
lighten
time
up.
2
I
out of
think I'll
3
never get the hang of this shit.
KO.
If I'm suppressing misery through all the bragging and shit. Wait, this is what I wanted, this is what I wanted. Sitting in the meeting, getting judged upon my numbers, yeah. It's ironic, all the numbers we be crunching when really very few of us is keeping it 100, yeah. I remember I was crying to sleep. I hit a girlfriend for
Okay. Everybody battling inside the ring. Honey, one of your cards got into the cat food. Samantha lifted up by Cinder. Cinder out the back with the chop block to the knee. Samantha working on the arm. Stomp to the elbow. There, you close it all the way. Sorry, you gotta stay in here, sweetie. Anywho, Cinder sends Samantha face first into the turnbuckle pad, chop to the chest. Abby bending off Cinder with those elbow strikes to the midsection. And Angela slams down Melina on the outside. Battling with Scarlett now, sends her towards the ring apron. Inside the ring, Samantha, Abby trying to slam her face first into the turnbuckle pad, able to counter it by slamming Abby. Samantha having to roll out. Into the ropes, leg drop by Cinder. And then a backwards leg drop on Abby. Nice slam on Abby by Cinder. On the outside, we've got Angela, Scarlett, Melina, and Samantha. Now everybody battling on the outside. As I said, Jose, focus for your own match instead of worrying so much about other people's performances. Because it's right after this. Because your performance counts just as much. Okay? You can focus on other people's performances after you've gotten through your match, Jose. AJ, just you can yes, you may have opinions of other people. You can need to focus for your own match. You'll do. It's already known. You'll do at the best of your ability. Basically, Jose, don't fuck around worrying about everybody else's match but your own. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because I understand you have your opinions about other people's performances in these matches because it's faction games. But we definitely need to also focus on our own abilities as well as others. Because if something happens in your match after this, last time I saw Ezra was hanging out with his mama, and he's way too big to be sitting on your head these days, Jose. All right. Just focus for your match. And I'm trying to commentate here, so... Yeah. He's been basically Mr. Dr. Hugs for Celeste, and as well as being around his mama, too. I'm just saying, Ezra is basically a little bit big to be sitting on somebody's head. Just saying, Jose. Okay? Okay, Abby with the fall for the circle of 7 stars. Angela with the kick to the midsection on Samantha. Ooh, that looked like either a delayed suplex or a brainbuster by Angela. Oh, Scarlett has her up. Knee lift. Deadlift German suplex dumping Angela. Dumped under her head. Cinder. No. Somebody under her head. Holy moly. Getting the points for the Wolves Den. Scarlett and Cinder. And she's escaped. Cinder and Scarlett tied with Samantha and Melina for top of the bets. And Cinder and Scarlett get the win. She's like, but. Hold on one moment. We have a few things that need to be taken care of, and
No,
then we'll
we're
get.
fine.
Oh, okay. I'm all right. My bad.
Other than you not typing the poll up yet.
This is a 2 out of 3 tables match. Lucian U-Taker representing the Circle of Seven, Aiden Nightwalker for the Wolves Den, and Jose Blanco for Chaos Elite. Who y'all got? Place your bets in the chat.
Here's what it looks like. Being the best, what it looks like. To be a cut up of the rest, what it looks like. Being the best, what it looks like. To be a cut up of the rest. Nobody understands what it takes to be the man. Having every single person say you can't when you can. To give up everything you've
Coming
ever
out
known for a
first,
dream.
representing the
Never stop to
Wolves
fight, no
Den.
matter how hard it
At
seems.
6'9", weighing 283 pounds. From Naples, Italy, Aiden Nightwalker.
There's no one to help, so you've got no other option but to pick up yourself. In the end of the battle, you're the only one standing. Everyone watching the stage, you're commanding. The pages of history will speak up today. And when they talk about the champion, this is what they'll say. Here's what it looks like. Being the best, what it looks like. To be a cut up of the rest, what it looks like. Being the best, what it looks like. To be a cut up of the rest, what it looks like. Being the best, what it looks like. To be a cut up of the rest, what it looks like. Being the best, what it looks like. To be a cut up of the rest.
And Violet trying to motivate Lucian. I think he's plenty motivated.
Unknown, they're the ones who wet the bed if they go 10 miles from home. Is what they scream in your ear. The only weapon that they have to use is fear. So you take all the beatings and you take all the hits, but you're back on your feet for more. You'll never back down, never stop, never pause, never give up, never sacrifice a cause. This is your life. You're gonna let somebody.
Sometimes love is pain. Yeah, it hurts for a little while. Some things you can't change. I'm preaching to
And now, representing the Circle of Seven Stars, from parts unknown, Lucian U-Taker.
check, check. And the truth is, if it doesn't hurt at all, then it doesn't mean a thing. I never knew that I could feel this way. If it doesn't hurt at all, there's nothing left to save. Just holding on to hope is a different kind of pain. We all got vices. We all got choices to make. It's hard to stay and hard to walk away. You lied to me, spinning in the dark. It took me years to see that you had such a life out of me. If it doesn't hurt at all, then it doesn't mean a thing. I never knew that I could feel this way. If it doesn't hurt at all, there's nothing left to save. Just holding on to hope is a different kind of pain.
And representing the Chaos Elite, at 5'11", weighing 240 pounds, from Jersey City, New Jersey, the Masochist, Jose Blanco.
No, Violet, Andromeda is right about what she says. You and Lucian really are perfect together. You're a hell of a lot different than this shy, scared, timid little girl that me and Kelly used to know when we first met you back before you got with Lucy.
Yeah, he's basically brought out this strong young lady that you've always had inside you. And now you're showing it big time. As I said before, 2 out of 3 tables match. Lucian, bringing Aiden back to his feet, has him by the scruff of the neck. Nope, Jose, with the Russian leg sweep onto Lucian, rains the right hands to the face.
Exactly, TJ. Because she doesn't have someone holding her back, instead she has someone that's lifting her up.
Exactly. Let's just say when it comes to romantically, Violet, you upgraded. And that's as much as I need to say. You upgraded. Because Lucian is a damn good young man. And I'm not just saying that because he's family. It's the truth. Shot to the back by Aiden. Aiden with that swinging neck breaker on Lucian. Jose on the outside looking for a weapon. Finds the table. That's the only weapon you have at your disposal.
Jose's saying size discrepancy. They're not in my weight class.
Too bad. You gotta be able to handle any and all opponents.
And see, Jose, I was betting money on you, considering the fact that I figured Lucian and Aiden would both fucking just get distracted trying to figure out which one of them gets to kill you first. That you just end up capitalizing on the distraction.
Hey, a point is a point. That's what this match is worth, 1 point, but it's still worth something. That's why I kept on trying to get you to just focus on your own performance and then worry about other people's performance after you've gotten through the match.
Also, Jose, you can't be complaining about size discrepancy when your ego
outweighs everybody.
Exactly. Your ego makes up for your short stature, so you have no reason to complain.
Oh my goodness. Well, true, Brandon. When does size difference ever bother Jose? Yep, you are, AJ. You are short but mighty. Hell, a brief moment speaking out of character. They have WWE superstars that are short. And they have success in their careers. So sometimes you gotta work with what you got in order to get what you want.
I mean, Andromeda's not exactly wrong about that, Celeste.
Thinking positive is why these shows have to be considered pre-recorded, Celeste. Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness. Lucian with the series of strikes. Big right hook to the face of Aiden. And now Lucian setting up a table. And Jose gets back into the ring. Oh, nice counter by Lucian. Jose trying to get in some offense. Now Jose with the elbow shots to Lucian, and Jose gets dropped with that knee strike by Aiden. I got so fast. Yep, we already know, girl. We already know. Anyways, Jose has the table in hand. Lucian with the dragon twist cutter on Aiden. Aiden having to roll out. And Jose cracks Lucian in the face with the table. And Lucian makes him pay for that by cracking him in the back of the head. Knocking him down. Lucian grabs hold, picks up a table, and Jose with the springboard drop kick knocks it out of hand. Lucian with the kick to the midsection. Lifts up Jose. And a massive power bomb onto Jose, making him roll out. Aiden back into the ring, sends Lucian flying out of the ring, and sets up the table and has to get one of his opponents back into the ring in order to put them through it. Lucian rolls back in. Lucian set into the corner by Aiden. Oh. Aiden, hell of a choke on the Lucian, and Jose trying to get in the match, and the table ended up folding in on itself. Kicking combo by Aiden on Lucian. Lucian having to roll out, and Aiden having to set up the table again. Jose and Lucian battling on the outside. Lucian sends Jose back in, and the table folds back in on itself. Damn table is like, screw this. Forearm to the back of Jose's head. Jose having to roll out. Lucian sent onto the ring apron by Aiden. And Aiden just standing there holding the table. You gonna set it up there, dude? Oh. Suplex pile driver. The end of the world pile driver by Jose. What?
Findemundo.
Oh, knee strike to the face by Jose up to Aiden.
The name of the finisher is called Findemundo. It means end of the world.
Okay, now I'll try to remember that.
Try harder.
I know. It's just what I have written in here, so whatever. Lucian with a strike to the face of Jose. Sends Jose into the ropes. Dragon twist cutter. And
if we're talking about between Lucian and Violet, it's 50-50, TJ. While yes, Violet may have the beauty and the looks when it comes to in the ring, she can be pretty wild and crazy, so.
Yep.
And at the same time, vice versa, while Lucian may seem wild and crazy in the ring, he can also be quite the gentleman.
Yep.
So.
And kind of rein her back a little bit when necessary.
Violet has a temper.
Yes, she does. I think, we both know where she gets it from. And it's not just Diamond Sky. She gets it from the Dragon family side of her. Oh, Lucian diving through the ropes onto the outside. I think he may have missed as Aiden is working over Jose. Elevated belly to back suplex by Lucian on Jose. And Aiden dumps Lucian onto his head. And looked like twice both Aiden and Jose tried it 3 times. They're both going after each other with the Superman punch and missing. Oh my gosh. That was It's funny. That was funny. I was just like, what the fuck? They're just like, parkour! Parkour! The Superman punch. Oh, God. Lucian has a Jose suplex through the table. And that's a fall for the Circle of 7 Stars. Jose sent to the corner, chop to the chest, roll through, drop kick to the side of the head. As Aiden sets up a table of his own, and Jose having to roll out as Aiden was going after him to possibly put him through it. Wait a minute, no, there's no possibly about it. Duh.
I wish I could go to Mania.
Power bomb by Lucian on Aiden through onto that ring apron. And Jose missed with that dive. Lucian up top on top turnbuckle.
Jose didn't miss. He landed on the spooky ghost that was trying to attack Aiden and Lucy, and he got rid of it. It's no longer there.
Oh, God. This is funny. Leaping clothesline onto Jose by Aiden. And Aiden with the BFT onto Lucian. Then that kick and combo of his onto Jose. Lucian rolling out of the way and chin checker to the face of Aiden. The son of the East Coast bastard. Yeah. Lucian sends Aiden back into the ring. And taking the long way back in. As well as Jose getting in the mix. Lucian sent into the...
TJ, Lucian landed on Chris Benoit.
Oh my God.
It's always gonna be too soon, Jose.
Jose has a hold of Aiden. Sends him into the table. Jose was prepping to put him through it, but Aiden's like, multiple gut punches and a punch to the face. Sends him into the ropes. Kick to the midsection, then a kick to the side of the head. Sees Lucian coming with another table. Ooh, hell of a series of punches. Sends Lucian into the table. Is he going to be able to put... Oh, Jose not allowing it. Lucian fighting back. Jose with the punches to the face of Lucian. Lucian with the punches to the midsection on Jose. Leaping clothesline onto Lucian, and Lucian having to roll out. Shot to the back by Aiden.
Yes, Jose, do. Use a fireball on Aiden. See where the hell that gets you.
Exactly. And Aiden putting Jose through the table. Or, no. Yep, it was. He did put him through the table. So it's a tie right now between the Circle of 7 Stars and the Wolves Den in this tables match.
Considering I'm a fan of Chris Benoit's career despite what he did,
Same here.
I'm just going to stay silent about that. I don't stand for Benoit slander, but at the same time, I also understand why people
Are not, I don't like him.
Yeah.
And like to talk about him. Nice tilt-a-whirl maneuver by Killian onto Jose. Went for an elbow drop to the back, but misses as Aiden is sitting on the edge of the table. Someone play... before somebody could put him through it. Kick to the side of the head. Lucian having to roll out. Aiden snaps out of it. Jose on the outside, ready to put another table in there when there's already one in the freaking ring. But guess you don't care. Or not paying attention. Jose with the wrist control. Lucian trying to get away. Drop kicks the leg to make Jose let him go. Dragon twist cutter on the outside. And
You're right, TJ.
you haven't said anything that offended anybody, TJ. You're fine.
Well, I mean,
Super. Yeah, Jose may have thought it was too fucking soon, but yeah. Oh, Aiden has a hold of Lucian. German suplex. And that is it. Getting the point for the Wolves Den is Aiden Nightwalker. Congratulations. Well,
I mean, to be fair, if we want to get technical, Rey Mysterio also killed a guy. So,
yeah.
if we're gonna,
Even if by not mean, even by accident.
yeah.
So. Lucian and Jose tying for the top of the bets, but your winner for the Wolves Den, Aiden Nightwalker. Next up, submission only Iron Woman match between Andromeda Utaker, Rose Tagaya, and Jen Richards. Yay! It took the second. It stayed with the second attire. Woohoo!
Circumstances irrelevant, Lita. They both killed somebody. Whether in a match or not, whether intentional or accidental, at the end of the day. Yeah. Not saying it is. I'm just saying I'm able to separate the career from the person. You can listen to music by people who do shitty stuff just fucking fine.
Put you through hell. I've been fucking acting up too much. Tell me that you've had enough. I fall apart. You don't look surprised. Think I need some fucking therapy. Figure out what's wrong with me. When life brings me down. Empty
Coming out first for the Wolves Den. At 5'4", weighing 105 pounds. From Osaka, Japan, Rose Tagaya.
So come gather round, you can watch my demise. Been living too long in this fucking disguise. Consuming every substance I can find. You can laugh at my life, it's a joke, it's a lie.
Also, considering the fact that I know the severities of CTE and all that stuff, and the whole issues behind the medical stuff, I try not to give too much criticism when it comes to that situation.
So kiss me goodbye, say goodnight. Hold back your tears, don't you cry. It should be worse to live as a monster.
No one says it's excuse, Lucian. I'm just not gonna sit here and fucking hate on someone who impacted my life when I was younger and I enjoyed watching growing up. I understand that what happened was shitty and he did a shitty fucking thing. But at the same time, I am not going to hold hate or dislike against other people when I know that person also had issues going on. It's been well documented. Eddie Guerrero's family has stated this several times. They don't hold grudges against them, neither do pretty much anybody else. So,
And coming out next for the Circle of Seven Stars, originally from Asgard, now residing in the bayous of New Orleans, Louisiana, Andromeda U-Taker.
I see a distant light. My girl, this can't be right. Such a surreal place to see. So wild if this comes to be. Around to Wally. And when I think I'm all the places I just don't belong, I've come to grips with life and realize this is going too far. I don't belong here. We gotta move on here. Escape from this afterlife. 'Cause this time I'm right to move on and on. Far away from here. Place I'm born with no pain. The skies are no rain. Can be this place but we're free. 'Cause we've been
And our final competitor in this triple threat, representing Chaos Elite, at 5'10", weighing 141 pounds, from Nashville, Tennessee, Jen Richards. Said before, submission only Iron Woman match. 5 points on the line. I'm gonna drop the points so far.
all right. Andromeda has Rose up on her shoulders. Rose fighting out the back. Reverse DDT. Jen moving in. Shot to the leg of Andromeda. Head scissor takedown by Rose onto Jen. Andromeda sends Rose into the corner. Jen sends Andromeda into the corner, splash onto both of them. Andromeda rolling out of the ring. Just wait to post it after the matches are done.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. Anywho, rolling maneuver by Andromeda onto Jen. Andromeda rolled back. Pele to the dome by Rose. Jen hip tossed by Andromeda. Rose coming up behind Andromeda. Blue Thunder bomb. Into the ropes. Jen dropping down on Rose. Slamming her on the back of her head multiple times. Andromeda getting back into the match. Rose sees her sister. Has a hold of her. Backpack facebuster. Then clotheslines Jen into the corner. Andromeda sent into the ropes. As Rose comes flying off the ropes. Jen sent onto the ring apron. Rose with that tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Andromeda has a hold of Rose. Boot to the head, base. Jen comes back into the ring. Pele to the dome of Andromeda. Kick to the face on Jen by Rose. Andromeda with a shot to Rose's back. Sends her into the ropes. Drop kick to the chest. Block up. Andromeda sends Jen into the corner. Shot to the face. Sends Jen on out of the through the ropes. Jen was holding on, but the drop kick knocks her off the ring apron. Rose and Andromeda in the ring. Drop kick to the chest on Rose. Kick to the leg. And Jen with a spin kick to the face of Andromeda. Up kick to the face. Jen eats a punch to the face from Andromeda. Andromeda with the submission busted up by Rose. Drop kick to the back from Rose as well. And Jen, up kick to the face of Rose, drops down on her and slams her back of her head multiple times. Super kick to the face, knocking down Rose. Andromeda back into the ring. Pele to the face from Jen. Oh. Tequila Sunrise. Submission. Andromeda not tapping out, and Rose was trying to bust it up. No success there. Rose set up against the ropes and able to wake up and elbow to the face. Then the...
Really, Andromeda?
Oh no, what? Oh jeez, Andromeda. What, you need a chiropractor? Spin kick to the face of Rose, knocking that steel chair out of hand. Jen with the one-legged crab. And busted up by Andromeda. As Jen bringing Rose back to her feet, jawbreaker from Rose, and Jen also cracked in the head with the steel chair by Andromeda. Wait until after the show to do that, sweetie. Andromeda driven under her head, springboard crossbody onto Andromeda. Jen whips Rose onto the back of her head. Jack, think about it. What do you think she truly means by that? Exactly. Even I caught it. Ay, 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 Jack. Sorry, what do you, how does a person get their back bent? And it's not in a match. Ay, 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 ay. Anywho. Andromeda.
Down on the outside, I think, right now.
Andromeda with the light tube cracks it over Rose's head. Leaping knee strike in return as Jen is slumped in the corner. Up kick out of the corner by Jen on Andromeda. One-legged crab on Andromeda, busted up with that drop kick from Rose. Into a leaping neck breaker. Rose, springboard moonsault. Jen able to roll out of the way. Oh my gosh. Anywho, back to the match that's happening right in front of me and not in the chat. Andromeda gets cracked in the back with the shot from that sledgehammer by Jen. And Rose taunting on the outside. Spin kick. Andromeda with the kick to the knee and then the roundhouse to the face. Jen with the up kick to the face. Rose comes in to work on Jen. Springboard moonsault connects this time. Jen, sent to the ropes. I don't know what Rose had in mind. Did not connect. Spin kick from Jen did. One-legged crab onto Rose. And Andromeda, with that punch, busts it up and the shot to the face. Kick to the back of the leg in return from Jen. Shot to the back. Sends her into the ropes. Spin kick knocks her down. Has the steel chair in hand. Go teeing off on Rose. Rose rolls back to her feet. Jen with a kick to the midsection and then the Pele. You gotta wear your opponent down in order to be able to submit him. Spin kick to the face of Andromeda by Jen as she was bringing in a trash can. One-legged crab. And busted up by Rose. Going for that tequila sunrise. And Rose able to bust that up. Switcheroo by Jen. Has a hold of Rose. Leg drop across the chest. Shot to the midsection by Rose. Lock up. Spinning neck breaker onto Jen. Now teeing off on her with the sledgehammer. Takes a shot to the midsection on Andromeda. Now teeing off on her sister. Andromeda gets back to her feet.
Andromeda, I'm not even going to ask how the hell you even know that. I'm just going to assume it was your sister's.
Yeah, no comment. None. No. Rose with the Anaconda Vice onto Jen. And that's the first fall for the Wolves Den, thanks to Rose. Barbed wire bat to the dome of Jen from Andromeda. Missed the second time, didn't miss that time. Walks into quite the recovery from Jen with that Pele. Into a tequila sunrise. Wrenches back. And Rose not able to break it up in time. Jen with the fall for the Chaos Elite. Rose paying her back for that with that shot to with the sledgehammer. Andromeda working on Rose. Twists the arm and slams it into the mat. Stomp to the back of the arm. Shooting star press. Ended up connecting. Unable to utilize that steel chair with Jen getting back into the ring. Jen set up against the ropes. Andromeda sets her up on the ring apron. Ring apron DDT. Draped over the ropes. Anaconda Vice. Not a submission, not successful. Neck breaker on Andromeda, making her having to roll out. Rose bringing Jen back to her feet. Nice reversal. Elbow to the face. Then the bulldog out of the corner by Jen. Grabs the barbed wire bat and chucks it at the head of Rose. What's Jen got in mind? Leaping knee strike to Andromeda into the spin kick on Rose. And now Jen. One-legged crab. And busted up by Andromeda. Anaconda Vice on Jen. And it's a three-way tie between all three ladies. Stomp to the back of Jen. Andromeda going again for the Anaconda Vice. Jen this time with the knee strike to the back of the head. Jen with her hand on the scruff of the neck of Rose. Sets her up in the tree of woe in the corner. And Andromeda, what the hell are you trying to do?
Her best. Leave her alone.
Well, all of a sudden she's like all spinny and missed and didn't hit anything. Focus on Jack after your match. Jen teeing off on Rose with the sledgehammer. Submission applied onto Jen. And Andromeda getting the lead at 2 falls with Rose and Jen at 1. We are about halfway through our time limit on this Iron Woman match. Rose brings Andromeda back to her feet as Jen is on the outside. Hand on the scruff of her neck. Andromeda face first into the turnbuckle pad. Elbow out of the corner to fight back. Has Rose up against the ropes. Elbow out of the ropes. Rose fighting back. Handspring maneuver did not connect. Backflip into a deadlift German on Jen by Andromeda. Shot to the back. Rose sent onto the ring apron. Excuse me. Jen sent into the ropes. Drop kick to the chest from Andromeda. Rose gets back into the ring, gets cracked over the head with the steel chair by Andromeda. Now Andromeda gets in a couple more shots and turns her attention back to Jen. And Jen tosses her over the top rope to the outside. Jen is working over Rose, trying to tee off with that sledgehammer. Arm drag. Then tosses Rose again over across the ring. And then gets knocked down by Andromeda.
Andromeda's spinny bullshit.
Andromeda now with her third fall. Backwards elbow from Jen, trying to get back into it with that tequila sunrise as Rose comes in with the trash can. Busts up that submission attempt from Jen. Andromeda clotheslined out of the ring by Jen. Rose grabs hold of Jen. And the twisting neck breaker, I believe that's a twisting brain buster, I believe. And Rose in the corner was about to do her creepy spider walk. But got startled with Andromeda coming back into the ring or whatever. Cross-arm German suplex. Dumps her onto her head. And Rose having to roll out. Andromeda's got Jen by the scruff of the neck. Face first into the turnbuckle pad. And Jen fighting out of the corner with the elbows. Goes for a spin kick. Misses Andromeda. Andromeda with a series of shots and kicks and knee strikes. Then gets knocked down by Rose. Having to roll out. Rose rolling out. Then changes her mind to go back in and work on Jen. Elbow out of the corner by Jen on Rose. Rose. Ooh. With that shot to the back of the head. Had Andromeda in the electric chair. And Andromeda with that Hurricane Rana, then the head scissors, and then dropping them elbows onto the top of the head. Has a hold of that trash can. Cracks it over the back of Jen. Jen misses that drop kick. Lock up with herself and Andromeda. Shot to the face. Grab from behind. Switcheroo. Shot to the back. Andromeda dropped under her back. Rose coming in like a ball of hellfire with that tilt-a-whirl maneuver onto Jen. Slams the arm onto the mat. Andromeda gets back into the ring and is lifted up. Walked over to the corner. Rose sends her back first into the corner and tosses her across the ring. Andromeda rolling out. Jen. Oh, about to stand on them pigtails of Rose. And Springboard moonsault does not connect for Rose. But that drop kick on Jen sure did. Jen with the counter. Kick to the midsection on Rose as Andromeda comes out with the sledgehammer and tees off on both. Rose having to roll out and drop kick to Andromeda. Jen acting like the sledgehammer shots not doing much to her. And and gets in a shot herself. Spin kick to the face of Andromeda. Now going for that one-legged crab. And Rose notices drop kick, busting up that submission attempt. Kick to the leg, lock up between Jen and Rose. Rose drops her throat first onto the top rope. Jen having to roll out, lock up between the two sisters. Rose set into the ropes. Drop down, leapfrog. Massive spine buster by Andromeda and flexing for the crowd. Grabs that barbed wire bat, cracks Rose over the head, and Jen as well. Only able to get one shot over the head. Gets clotheslined by Jen. Just changes her mind about using the trash can. Rose with that silver bullet onto Jen, and Andromeda trying to capitalize and steal an opportunity of a submission attempt. Rose with the Anaconda Vice and busted up by Andromeda, as well as Jen with the knee strike to the back of the head. And Rose with a shot to the back of Andromeda's head. Oh, Jen and Rose with a double team on Andromeda. And Rose then punches Jen and rolls to the outside. Standing shooting star, and Andromeda had the knees up. Rose and Andromeda battling on the outside. Jen going for a baseball slide, not connecting on anybody. Andromeda goes back into go after Jen. Roll through. Pele to the dome. Shot to the face by Rose on Andromeda. Standing shooting star. Goes for a second. Lock up. Andromeda sent into the corner. Rose with the scoop slam on Andromeda. Heads up top. Was waiting for Andromeda to get to her feet. Jen was going after her. And Rose with this Hurricane Rana on Jen, as well as taking out Andromeda. Boot to the face of Jen, knocking her down as Andromeda had to roll out of the ring. Anaconda Vice. Rose with her second fall. And why that did not count, because she tapped, is beyond me, but okay. Alright. One-legged crab by Jen.
Because the ref was distracted by something else, I think.
Shot to the face. And now Andromeda with the Anaconda Vice on Jen. And Andromeda.
No, she tapped there too.
Yeah. What the fuck is up with you, referee?
So technically it's 4-2-1.
Yeah.
If we're ignoring the stupid glitchy ass referee.
Yeah. Elbow out of the corner by Rose. Kick to the midsection by Andromeda. Kick to the leg. Roundhouse to the head. As Jen, taunting and talking trash on the outside. Boot to the face of Andromeda by Rose. Then back into the ring. Goes after Rose. Rose set into the ropes. Spin kick. Knocks her down. Andromeda with the Anaconda Vice. And now it counted. So, well, we're gonna make it's 5.
I like how Andromeda's version of chin checking people is just her bitch slapping them really hard across the face.
So if we ignore the stupid referee, it's 5-2-1. Andromeda set into the corner by Rose. Rose. Oh. Whatever she had in mind. Andromeda out the back into a reverse DDT. Lock up it's with Jen. Multiple kicks and tosses Andromeda across the ring. Tilt-a-whirl maneuver. Nice takedown by Rose on Jen. Now teeing off with the sledgehammer. Lock up. Rose sends her into the ropes. Nice knockdown. Andromeda getting back into the match. Goes for the Anaconda Vice. Busted up by Rose. And Andromeda's like, fuck that, I'm gonna try again. Rose is like, no, you're not. And Jen having to roll out and leave it between the sisters.
Why do I have a feeling that Andromeda and Rose are both gonna try to set the ref on fire later?
I wouldn't be surprised. Unless Squibble sees that those two are pissed for some reason and he decides to do it for them. It's possible.
And Jen just tapped again, so
I don't remember if I made a false count anywhere. I think I did.
I'm going to assume that the ref is just an idiot and didn't count that fall, so
Maybe we ought to just stop depending on the ref for the rest of the match and just know that Andromeda is ahead of her opponents.
yep.
Yeah, cause we got like
It's 6-2 to 1.
yep. Rose with the silver bullet. Submission applied. And Jen taps.
And that would be a third fall?
I would think. I haven't been writing shit down. I've been just writing down when they get the points for their factions. But bottom line, Andromeda is the one who's ahead of everybody. Spin kick by Jen goes into the one-legged Boston Crab. Busted up by Rose. Backstabber to Jen by Rose. Spin kick to the base, knocks down Rose. Oh boy, Andromeda ready to really burn up the referee if she don't get her act together. Oh boy. Well, unless you're special guest referees like Super Nacho and whatnot, you take a risk when you referee our matches here. Less than 40 seconds on the clock. Springboard dropkick onto Rose, knocks her down. Jen with the kick to the midsection, a kick to the face. And Andromeda sent across the ring and has to roll out. I think no matter what, I think the Circle of 7 Stars is going to take this one. Less than 15 seconds left. Rose locks up with Jen, sends her into the corner. And Andromeda comes in with a shovel and doesn't even get to use it.
Yes, Andromeda, when the match is over, she's no longer an official.
She is fair game. Your winner of the match for the Circle of 7 Stars, Andromeda U-Taker. Oh, I must have forgot to do the poll. Oopsies. Yeah. Don't matter. It's alright. Anywho. Congratulations to Andromeda getting the circle of 7 stars on the board. Next up, we've got pin only, one fall to a finish. Slim Jims, the only weapons allowed.
Andromeda out there quoting Ted DiBiase.
That rep was trying to fuck on me. Oh, Lord.
I remember that interview Cody had telling that story about Ted DiBiase Jr.
Oh my god.
When they were in Legacy.
What? Oh my god.
When they were both in Legacy with Orton and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Coming out for the Wolves Den at 6'2", weighing 220 pounds. From Oakland, California, he is Turmoil.
Radio drop this, hot shit, just watch this. I fucking promise, told it, do not miss your chance to cop this. Will you capture it, or just let it slip? All to say I wanna be in, cause my rap is tight. Don't really, they just give a fuck that I ain't black and white. I'm not anyone else, man, I'm one of a kind. So sit back, relax, and listen one more time. I said I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock, knock, I'm on this. I'm hot, bitch, like a hot bitch. Said I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock, knock, I'm on this. I'm hot, bitch, like a hot bitch, the topless. I love the girls that fuck with my music. Getting referrals from the girls, love to booze it. Party and lose it, that's the life I'm choosing. Not losing, that's my 2 cents, so use it. You know I'm back, as a matter of fact. I'm better than ever, never been better. I know that, I wrote that. Sipping on some
Coming out for the circle of 7 stars at 6'3", weighing 250 pounds. From Portland, Oregon, Ripper Springheel.
Jack, one of Vera's powers as a dark fairy is that she can manipulate the threads of time, therefore bringing people back if she really wants to. She's not really resurrecting them, she's more manipulating the time around them to reverse what happened.
Kind of like...
So it's not really necromancy, more of time manipulation. Either way, she's able to bring people back.
It's kind of like if you're watching a video or DVD or whatever like that, and you go reverse it in order to see a certain scene over and over again. Coming out next, War of the Chaos Elite. At 6'5", weighing 275 pounds. From the Mushroom Kingdom, the Blue Toad, TJ Toad. Hey, Squibbles! Good to see. First, I didn't even know you even had a YouTube account. Well, there's a first time for everything. Anywho, as I said, one fall to a finish, pin only. Slim Jim's the only weapons you can use. In other words, how Atticus described it, a meat match. Anywho, and here's the first Slim Jim. And Turmoil's like, nah, and punches Ripper. And TJ has Turmoil up. Looked like dropped him on the top rope. TJ sent blind to the outside. Foot choke in the corner on Ripper by Turmoil as TJ is deciding to just pose and flex on the outside. Now he snaps out of it and goes for a Slim Jim. Covered by Turmoil. Busted up at 1 by TJ. Ripper flips up Turmoil, drops him throat first onto the top rope. Now goes and rains the right hands on his face. TJ back into the ring. Gets set into the ropes. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Ripper. And then a rake to the back of Ripper by Turmoil. Kick to the midsection. Swinging neckbreaker connects. TJ with the power bomb. Into the ropes. Big old splash. Goes for another splash, and Turmoil able to roll out of the way right quick. Pulling back on the chin of TJ. Gets flipped over, and Ripper sends TJ to the ring apron, then gets knocked down by Turmoil. Oh, TJ from the ring apron suplexes / tosses Turmoil to the outside. TJ gets under the ring apron. Ripper sees Turmoil. Lock up. Lifts up Turmoil. Drops him with snake eyes. And TJ from the ring apron cracks Ripper in the back. Gets back in the ring. And Ripper brushes it off and belly to back suplex on Turmoil. Turmoil having to roll out. TJ with the double backbreakers, tossing Ripper across the ring, goes for the pin. Gets busted up by Turmoil. Shot to the back. Sends TJ flying out of the ring. Ripper sent into the ropes. Pop-up punch to the face of Ripper. And Turmoil with those elbow drops into the boot wash to the face. As TJ coming in with the Slim Jim cracks over the head. TJ sent on the ring apron, punched up Turmoil with a punch to the face of Ripper. And Ripper with a knee to the thigh muscle of Turmoil. TJ knocking down Ripper. TJ tosses Turmoil out of the ring and then gets drop kicked in the back by Ripper. Shot to the midsection. TJ slams Ripper face first onto the turnbuckle pad. Slams him into it again. Now Turmoil swinging neckbreaker onto TJ. Goes to the pin. And busted up by Ripper. This is a lot more challenging. It's one fall to a finish, but you have more than one person to focus on in this matchup. Turmoil dropped with the snake eyes by Ripper. TJ trying to use a Slim Jim was unable, but ends up sending Ripper flying out of the ring. TJ gets out of the way of that springboard senton from Turmoil. Has him by the scruff of the neck. Double Russian leg sweep by TJ and Ripper on Turmoil. TJ missing that neck breaker. And Ripper. Lock up. Sends TJ under the ring apron. Turmoil with the lock up on Ripper. Swinging neck breaker. Turmoil sees TJ coming. Series of strikes. Lifts him up and the knee shot to the face connects. Turmoil sees TJ slumped into the corner. Stomp to the chest. Sees Ripper coming back into the ring. Ripper lifts him up. Back first into the corner. Tossed across the ring. Ripper going for the pin. Busted up by TJ. Leaping clothesline to the back of the head. Turmoil with a shot to the back of Ripper. Sends him into the ropes. Pop up punch to the face. Shot to the back of Turmoil from TJ. Toe driver onto Turmoil. TJ going for the cover. Turmoil able to shoot that arm up and kick out. Punch to the face of Ripper, who's hanging on the ring apron. TJ, belly to back suplex on that ring apron. Goes for a cover on the outside. And before the referee can even make a count, Ripper kicks out and Turmoil even pays TJ back for even attempting. Beast Rise onto Ripper by Turmoil. And TJ there just in time to bust up that pin. Has Turmoil on the shoulder. Slams him onto the floor and Turmoil kicks up like it didn't do a damn thing and flips TJ off. Springboard shot to the back. Down TJ goes. Ripper comes in with one of those Slim Jims. Oh, jeez, Andromeda. TJ having to roll out as Ripper is teeing off on Turmoil with one of them Slim Jims. Turmoil with a punch to the face. Swinging neck breaker. Shoots the half. Goes for the cover.
Andromeda, how the hell do you even have energy still? After you did stuff before your match and then had your match, and I'm pretty sure you and Jack are probably going to do stuff after your match, and you're still running around fucking being a crazy lunatic.
Like you're on pixie sticks. You're basically running around like when Joshua was running around like, boy, hyped up on sugar. Now all three battling inside the ring. TJ knocked down by Ripper. Shot to the face by Turmoil. Nice Hurricanrana takedown on Turmoil by Ripper. Turmoil slumped in the corner. Ripper has one of the on the outside with one of them Slim Jims. Now teeing off on TJ. Cracking him over the knee. Goes back into the ring, and it's a battle of the Slim Jims, and Turmoil wins right at the moment, knocking down Ripper. Can he get the fall? Can he get the win? No! Kick out by Ripper. And Turmoil gets a drop kicked in the face by TJ for good measure. Shots to the back, knocking down Ripper. Turmoil sends TJ into the ropes.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Bell clap. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Andromeda. Happy birthday to you. Love you, baby girl. You were not getting out of me singing to you live. On the outside, Ripper splayed out. Stomp to the midsection. TJ going for the power of the toad. But only gonna simply wear Ripper down. No matter how much he taps, it's pin only. As Turmoil whack-a-moles TJ with that Slim Jim. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Well, it's your birthday. Why not? Double team with that suplex on TJ by Ripper in Turmoil. Ripper goes for the cover, busted up by Turmoil, who flips him off for it. And Ripper tries going after TJ again. Turmoil clotheslines him. Cover. Busted up by Ripper. Okay, TJ. I know the song. I know the song. Oh, I was muttering to myself. Sorry. My sock was damp for some reason. Anywho. Shot to the face on TJ. Kick to the back. Grabs one of them Slim Jims. Teeing off, and TJ gets back up, knocks it out of hand. Toe driver. Cover. Only a 1 count, busted up by Ripper. Kick the midsection on TJ. Ripper with that bulldog choke. No, but that's not going to get him the win. Chops to the chest to Turmoil. Ripper with a shot to the face. Turmoil fires back with a kick to the midsection. Super kick. Another super kick to the back of the head. Turmoil with the cover. And that is it. Your winner of the match getting the points for the Wolves Den. Turmoil. EJ had the majority of the bets. Ripper, second place. Turmoil, not giving a damn if anybody betted on him or not. He gets the win. Next up, this time one fall to a finish submission knockout. And it's guitars and megaphones as the weapons. We've got Violet Utaker representing Circle of 7 Stars, Liliana Lancaster for the Wolves Den, and Empress Alicia for the Chaos Elite. You're welcome, TJ. Glad you enjoyed it. Coming out for the Wolves Den. At 5'4", weighing 105 pounds. From Calvin Bella, Liliana Lancaster.
She's good.
That is so cute.
I still need to switch out some people's theme songs, by the way. I have to switch one for Violet. I believe there's one for Jen I need to switch out too, and a couple other people.
Coming out for the Circle of 7 Stars at 5'8", weighing 136 pounds. From Parts Unknown, Violet, you take her.
So starting in the bonus match, because like I said, after all these third round matches, we're going to do those continents and shit. So I'll try and have everybody's songs switched out by then, or at least by the second round. The people who need the songs switched advance. But we are going to probably have to hold regular shows for the people who get eliminated and stuff to give them matches and shit too. So
Okay.
I don't want to just be booking.
Yeah, no points on the line, but simply just to give them activity.
I don't want to just be leaving people off the shows for extended periods of time while the people in the second round continue to fight and get action.
Coming out for the Chaos Elite, Empress Alicia. Submissions and knockouts. Only one fall to a finish. And this time, we get to play with guitars and megaphones. Can you drop that menu? Thank you. Anywho, Liliana going after Violet, suplexes her. Alicia sets up Liliana, head scissors, and Violet with the drop kick does not knock down Alicia. Alicia with the elbows to the side of Liliana's head. Now Violet has a hold of Liliana. Knocks her down. And Violet sends Alicia flying out of the ring as Liliana had to roll out after being knocked down by Violet. Now all three battling on the outside. Violet sent across the floor. Nice head scissors takedown onto Liliana. Violet with the DDT. Guitar over the head of Violet by Alicia. Liliana has her by the back of the neck, sends Alicia back into the ring. As Violet comes up from behind, dumps her onto her head with the German suplex. Back into the ring, Alicia drops Violet onto the back of her head. Liliana back into the ring, sent to the ropes, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And Alicia, right after that, gets super kicked in the back of the head by Violet. Now Liliana, series of strikes onto Violet, knocks her down, goes after Alicia, kick to the midsection again, facebuster on Liliana, and Violet with the drop kick as Liliana gets back up to her feet.
Swear to God, Lily.
Oh no, what did she do? Grabs the mic and starts talking shit on the fans in the crowd, running them down for being worthless peasants, while also continuing to fight Violet and Alicia. Oh, Lord.
Because you gave her access to a live microphone in this match.
It wasn't the microphone, it's a megaphone.
Oh, that's worse.
Okay. Well then, oopsies. I was trying to be somewhat creative with all these steps we're doing, so I decided to be creative with the weapons.
Yeah. And she used your creativity to start talking shit on people.
Does she need an excuse to do so?
Alicia scoring the victory for Chaos Elite.
Holy crap, I turned my attention away for a moment. I guess she don't get paid by the hour. So for right now, we are at our final matchup. So far, we have the Wolves Den at 9 points and Circle of 7 Stars and Chaos Elite tied at 5 apiece. This final match is a 3-pointer.
Then Chaos, if this is only a 3-pointer, then the other team's already won. There's no...
Yep.
Yeah.
So basically, it's just... Yep. So basically, this is just for extra points to add on to your overall total. So congratulations to the Wolves Den.
What's this last match then?
Deathmatch Arena, Pin Sub, Iron Man.
Who?
DJ, Jeff Matthews, and AJ.
Where's my keyboard?
There it goes. Triple Threat Iron Man, Deathmatch.
Wait, if this is the Iron Man, this should be 5 points, Dave.
Oh,
Iron
crap.
Mans are 5 points.
Oh, wait a minute. I misread it.
Yeah.
5 points. Yeah, I misread my own damn handwriting. Oopsies.
DJ, Jeff, and who?
DJ, Jeff, and AJ.
So yes, the other two teams still do have a
Opportunity.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can scribble that off right now. Anywho. Okay. AJ.
Oh, you forgot to turn on the stream.
Oopsies.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's fine. We'll just let it go.
Well,
It's already past 1 o'clock anyway.
Yeah.
This is a 30-minute match. So.
yeah. We in this deathmatch arena, we have pin sub only Iron Man, DJ Springheel representing the Circle of 7 Stars, Jeff Matthews for the Wolves Den, and AJ for the Chaos Elite. I can at least do the poll. Pin submission Iron Man between our last 3 competitors. This is to officially determine the winner of tonight's battle. AJ setting up the arm of Jeff. Stomp to the shoulder. Goes for the cover. Busts up by DJ. DJ with a side slam on AJ. And DJ with the crotch chop. Okay. DJ having Jeff on his shoulders, slammed him onto the floor, gets sent back into the ring by AJ. Jeff sends AJ into the steel steps. Grapple from behind, DJ slams Jeff onto his face on the floor. And DJ sent back into the ring by AJ. Now all 3 back into the ring. AJ eats a shot to the midsection by Jeff. That looked like a combination of a backbreaker and a neck breaker onto AJ. That's what I always think when Jeff does that. Jeff slammed onto his face by AJ. DJ has a hold of AJ. Suplex. As Jeff having to roll out. Suplex by DJ onto AJ. And yes, I will try to keep that straight. Jeff coming in with the shovel. Cracks it over the midsection of DJ. DJ has a hold of AJ. Suplexes AJ. DJ sends Jeff flying out of the ring. AJ trying to fire back against DJ. The series of strikes. DJ with the reversal. Looked like he was maybe going for a knee strike. Did not connect. Now Jeff gets countered by AJ. And before AJ could continue, he gets punched in the face by DJ. And Jeff gets dropped throat first onto the top rope by DJ. Then the up kick to the face of DJ by Jeff. I'm sorry. DJ, Jeff, DJ, Jazzy Jeff, and the Fresh Prince. Sorry. That makes me think old school. Hey, I can't help it, so... AJ with the submission onto Jeff. Elevated. And busted up by DJ. DJ with a show of power. Bench pressing AJ and lets him drop onto the mat. And AJ's like, wee, again. Oh my gosh. You're just as bad as Diamond Sky and Violet, AJ. You get to fly, you get to, and what, or whatever, you're like, wee. No need to try and understand. It's the way this family is. Andromeda in the spirit of faction games. Like, screw that, I'm going for DJ. DJ lifts up Jeff. Powerbomb. And turns his attention to AJ. Sends him back into the ring. Just to go back for the pin on Jeff. Kick out. And Jeff slamming DJ and AJ's heads together. Walking DJ around, sends him back into the ring. And AJ slams Jeff on his face on the floor. And DJ comes back out, crotch chops everybody, and it ends up being a back and forth between Jeff and AJ. Jeff sent back into the ring. DJ goes after AJ. AJ at the back into a reverse DDT, and Jeff misses that dive. DJ sent back into the ring by AJ, who goes right after him. DJ get a reversal, sent into the ropes, tripped up by AJ. Now all three back into the ring. Grapple from behind on DJ. Jeff sent. It sends him flying to the outside. Spear on DJ on the outside by AJ. Cover. Busted up by Jeff. And spear on Jeff by AJ. Drop kick on AJ by DJ. And Jeff with the stomp on DJ.
I am disappointed that we couldn't do AJ versus DJ versus TJ and cause you to get all confuzzled while calling the names.
Maybe next time if they advance to round 2. Anywho, yeah, it seems to love it when I get tongue-tied. Jeff dropped with that springboard cutter. DJ dropping AJ with that springboard neck breaker. Jeff like a springboard like backflip. AJ went oh, I'm getting a little bit confused. DJ sends AJ flying to the outside. rolls to the outside, looks for a weapon. Be careful those spikes, DJ. Try to. Oh, Jeff with either a spear or that perfect weapon kick. Pin attempt busted up by DJ. Ooh, lung blower onto DJ. AJ grabs hold of Jeff. Jeff with the elbow shots in the midsection on AJ. DJ, shot to the back. Jeff has a hold of AJ. Drops him face first onto the ring apron. Pele to the dome of DJ. Then the dropkick to AJ. Jeff's still standing. DJ grabs hold of Jeff. Was trying to send him maybe into those spikes, but it did not work. Now, all three going after one another. Lock up between AJ and DJ. AJ unable to get in, do what he was planning on doing to DJ because Jeff came up. Jeff gets dumped onto his head with that German suplex. AJ sent into the referee by DJ. I swear, everybody wanted to punch everybody, and it's like, AJ basically decided, you two are bigger than me, I'm gonna bring you down to size and slam your heads together. Suplex on Jeff. DJ has a hold of AJ, but AJ with those them elbow shots to the midsection. Underhook. Swinging neck breaker. Or 2 count only with that pin attempt from AJ. Shot to the face of DJ by Jeff, grabbed from behind. And whatever Jeff had in mind, AJ busted up. Destroyer again to the pin attempt, and DJ busts that up. And DJ gets sent face first into the ring post by AJ for that one. Lock up between AJ and Jeff. AJ sent back into the ring. Jeff turns his attention to DJ, lock up. DJ sends Jeff into the ring post and crotch chop and celebration, I guess. And back in the ring. Takedown on AJ, knockdown on AJ, but AJ raining the punches on DJ, sees Jeff coming in, and the spear misses with that elbow drop. DJ hanging in the corner, trying to catch his breath. AJ with the suplex onto Jeff. DJ with a shot to the back on AJ. Drops AJ throat first onto the top rope. DJ with the cover. Kick out at 2. Celeste. And Jeff with the first fall for the Wolves Den. But we've got a little over 17 minutes in this matchup. So there's some time. Jeff with the springboard shot to the face of AJ. DJ missing whatever he had in mind for Jeff. Having to roll out. AJ. Hanging guillotine choke. In the corner. A sleeper in the corner. All three. Back on the outside. Ooh, DJ dropped onto his face by Jeff. AJ, underhook, swinging neck breaker. Leaping neck breaker by DJ onto AJ. Jeff sends DJ into the barricade. AJ sends Jeff into the ring apron. Now just, I don't know, wrenching back on a body part of Jeff's. DJ goes after AJ, elbows to the midsection from AJ. And DJ slams Jeff and AJ's heads together. DJ has a hold of Jeff, lifts him up. Massive power bomb. And right by them spikes too, but busted up by AJ. Double team by DJ and Jeff on AJ. And Jeff goes and lifts up AJ. DJ busts that up right there. Now Jeff set into the ring post by AJ. DJ going after AJ. And AJ sent toward them spikes. AJ luckily drops just short of that. AJ sends DJ back into the ring. Follows into the ring after him. Set up into the submission by AJ. And Jeff taps. It's a tie between Chaos Elite and the Wolves Den. DJ has some time, but he needs to get to getting. Stomp on DJ by Jeff. Set up to the knee drop on the arm. And putting the boots to the chest of DJ. Hey Sharon, welcome to the stream. We're on our final match of the show. Spinal tap on DJ. Jeff went for the pin and busted up by AJ. Shots to the midsection. Shot to the face. Jeff with the swinging neck breaker. Cover. And looked like a kick out by AJ. And DJ with a massive right punch to the face of Jeff. Cover. Kick out. DJ has a hold of AJ now. AJ firing back with those elbow shots in the midsection. DJ. Clothesline on Jeff. Shots to the face and midsection on AJ. Block. Kick to the midsection in return. Set up. Into a... dumping DJ onto his head. AJ went for the cover. Busted up. Jeff. Get rearing to go to the outside. It dives onto DJ by the rampway. And that's another fall for Jeff. He's broken the tie, and the Wolves Den are ahead at 2 falls. Shot to the back on AJ. DJ with the kick to the midsection. Lifts him up. Powerbomb into the cover. Busted up by Jeff. DJ brings AJ back to his feet. AJ fighting DJ up with them elbow shots. AJ sent towards the apron and shot to the back by Jeff. DJ going after Jeff. DJ brings AJ back to his feet. Sends AJ towards the ring apron. Stops short. Another type of swinging neck breaker onto DJ. Jeff has the shovel in hand, trying to tee off on his opponents. Suplex onto DJ by AJ. Jeff getting in shots with the shovel. AJ with that side cutter goes for the cover. And he ties things up with Jeff Matthews. Pedigree. DJ grabs hold of AJ. Nice reversal. Sends DJ into the barricade. Patella brainbuster onto AJ. Nope, that was onto Jeff. And AJ was going for the cover. Just had to quickly make sure. AJ sent into the ring post. DJ gets caught with that swinging neck breaker. Cover. And Jeff breaks the tie. AJ sent towards the barricade near those spikes. Jeff bites DJ off. AJ sent back and towards the barricade by DJ. Punch to the face knocks him down. Shovel knocked out of hand. Ball away slam on Jeff by DJ. Cover. Oh, busted up by AJ at 1. Everybody getting in shots on one another. DJ with them elbow shots on AJ. DJ sent towards the ring apron. AJ has a hold of Jeff. Jeff with them elbow shots to the midsection to get some separation. Grappled from behind by DJ. Elevated belly to back suplex on Jeff. Hey, stop it, you two. Shh. Grappled from behind on AJ. DJ sends AJ back into the ring. Jeff grabs DJ. Has him on his shoulder. Slams him onto his back. Into the cover. Busted up at 1. Jeff brings AJ back to his feet. Reversal. It sends Jeff back into the ring. AJ follows, as well as DJ. Cover on DJ. And a 4th fall for Jeff Matthews. We have less than 7 minutes on the clock. Grab from behind. AJ has a hold of DJ. Shot to the back. Irish whip into the announce table on Jeff. AJ swinging neck breaker. And pin attempt busted up by Jeff. Jeff sends AJ across the floor, turns his attention to DJ. DJ with a kick to the midsection. Lifts up Jeff. Powerbomb into a pin attempt. Busted up by AJ. DJ brings Jeff to his feet. Show of power on Jeff. Bench pressing him. And lets him drop to the floor. AJ going after DJ. Sends him into the barricade. Jeff sends AJ back into the ring. And Jeff turns his attention to DJ. But just as he is doing so, AJ dives through the ropes, but misses and hits the floor hard. DJ sent across the floor. And AJ sends Jeff back into the ring, follows him in. Lock up. And crotch chop from DJ. Oh, DJ about to traverse the ropes. Has the wrist control on Jeff. Drops down on the arm. AJ set into the corner by DJ. Leg wrapped up in the ropes and the kick to the knee. Nice counter and nice reversal by AJ on DJ with that side slam. Yes, Jeff is walking around with the steel steps in hand. Saito suplex onto DJ. AJ going after Jeff. Side cutter of his. Jeff having to roll out. Weapon chucked at DJ, but missed. DJ has a hold of AJ. Power bomb. Connects. Cover. Kick out by AJ at 2. Jeff with them elbow shots in the midsection on DJ to get some separation. Lock up. DJ whips Jeff back into the ring. AJ sends DJ back into the ring. All 3 men back into the ring. Jeff with the belly to back suplex. Jeff and AJ in the ring. Drop kick to the back. Jeff dumped onto his head. Covered by AJ. Busted up by DJ at 2. DJ whipped into the corner by AJ. Shot to the face. DJ drops in the corner. AJ exits the ring to go get a weapon. Rushes back in with the sledgehammer. Drops Jeff. DJ with a shot to the back. Nice reversal. Sends DJ into the ropes. Cover by AJ. That's a 3rd fall for AJ. We've got less than a minute and a half. Cover by AJ. And it's a tie right now between the Chaos Elite and the Wolves Den. Springboard stunner up onto DJ. AJ brings DJ back to his feet. Leg sweep on DJ by AJ, and then AJ gets drop kicked by Jeff, and DJ having to roll out. Jeff with the steel steps drops them on AJ. Massive cutter onto AJ by Jeff. But he's not moving for some reason. DJ on the outside. Jeff heads to the outside. As AJ's splayed out, trying to catch his breath. Pin attempt by Jeff. Busted up by AJ. And that is it. It will be a 1-on-1 tiebreaker between AJ and Jeff.
Huh? Tiebreaker?
Yep.
No fun.
Yep.
I mean, it is getting pretty late, so we could just save that tiebreaker for next show at the beginning of it. 'Cause it's already past 2.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
All right. Then we do the tiebreaker for the next show. We will do... Our next program will be this coming Monday night, after Monday Night Raw, where we have the CNA Corporation versus Dark Destiny versus the Death Ride. We will start off with our tiebreaker match between the Wolves Den and the Chaos Elite in order to determine who is the official winner of that battle. I want to thank everybody who stopped in for the live episode, whether for a minute, an hour, the whole freaking show. Much appreciated. Until Monday night, I've been Crushing Kelly Black, alongside me, the Chaos Reaper, Atticus Black. See y'all next time.